Hey amigos, you're listening to the podcast of Rave Your Life with Rahel. Re-Energize your motivation with these superb 5 tips. Motivation is the driving force behind life-enhancing change. It comes from knowing exactly what you want to do in life and having an insatiable burning desire to do what's necessary to get it. It keeps your dream on track as it is the powerhouse of motivation that keeps you going when the going gets tough in life. These 5 tips, which will help you re-energize your motivation, are as follows. Tip number 1. Create a picture board or a dream board or a dream vision board and fill it with the images of whatever you have desired goals in your life. It can be the obvious ones like the car you want to have, the house you want to live in, or the area you want to live. Yes, you're right, the area which you want to live in. Others could be the pictures of your holiday destinations, or you want to win some trophies and medals and certificates, first class travel, or something like a business class trip, or the fine dine restaurants you want to go, or something which you thought that it will make my pulse race when I think about it. So do that everything on your dream board. Tip number 2. Get angry in life. If you really want to change your life for the better, then get angry about where you are now. Having a blaze attitude towards change isn't what's needed, and it won't create a strong desire within you. So ask yourself, why do I want the change? Why do I change myself now? Is it because you're fed up with debts what you have in your life? Does your job drives you crazy? Is your life full of dullness and precitable? Are you sick and tired of doing the same old thing in your life, week in and week out and every day in your life? Are you bored beyond belief by the dullness, uninspiring, unhappy people you are associated with? Then get angry about it. This is the right time that you can change your life right now. And I mean really angry, just not feeling angry. Write it all those things what are frustrating you, unrewarding in your life, miserable, lots of whatever the things which is making your every day a dull slog until your final days comes in your life. Is that what you want? Then get angry. Tip number 3. Speaking of your final days, start to appreciate the value of time. Time is the only one thing in your life which is the most precious resource you have it now. And let me tell you, it is the only non-renewable resource which you have in your life. You can either use it fully or squander it. If you want to create change in your life, you're going to have to invest a lot of time to make it happen in your life. Start to reduce the time you waste on irrelevant things like television, newspaper, Netflix, or Amazon Prime, or whatsoever you see in your free time. Weekend spending with shopping, partying, dining out, visiting an endless list of your friends and relatives. They are not going to help you. They are just going to steal your time from you. Valuable time that you could have used it much more effectively for yourself, investing on yourself. Remember this, you have a finite amount of time on this earth. You don't know how much time you have. No one does, including me. I don't know how much time I have. But it's how you use your time which will count for you. So make your time count for you. And that means starting from right now. Tip number 4, conformity. Are you a mindless little sheep who's way too timid to pursue your own way? Do you have to follow where everyone else goes? Doing exactly what everyone else does, and therefore, who gets the same level of happiness as everyone else is getting, all the other little sheeps in your life? Seriously, does this describe to you? Are you too frightened to be different than all the other sheep because they wouldn't look like if you decided to follow a different path. So you dutifully trot along following all the other sheep because they are doing it the same way which you are doing it. Is that right? But if you do what everyone else does, you will get the same thing what everyone else is getting in their life. Do you want to be a mindless, timid little sheep who want to blindly follow all the other sheep in your life? Or do you want to be a leader, a warrior who possesses the courage to be uniquely you, which says that it's you, the unique person, to do what you want to do in life, make your dreams happen? If so, then this means you have to be more like a tiger than a sheep. Do you really want to be sheep still? I mean, haven't we got enough with the sheep already in our life? Tip number 5. Fear your fears. Fear is one of the most driving force in our life. It will determine to stop you in your tracks, and it will steal your dreams away from you. It can happen only when you let it happen to you. Are you going to let this cruel, destructive trample on your dreams and steal your happiness and crush your spirit? Imagine this thought haunting your final days. I didn't do the things I wanted to do in my life because I was too frightened to live my own dreams. And by then, it will be far too late to conquer your fear. Refuse to let fear spoil your life and start taking action now. The action which we should have taken it long back, still it's not a bad idea. Take that action now. The world is waiting for your unique gifts. Why still keep waiting for it? Thank you for listening to the podcast of Rave Your Life with Raheel. And if you are still not subscribed to the channel Rave Your Life with Raheel, please go down there, hit the subscribe button, and do not forget to share and like if you have really liked the podcast. And please do share with your family members and friends. Until then, see you next week. Adios, amigos. Much love.